What inspires change? What motivates us? It's what's inside that moves us. What moves you? Get the Scion story at Scion.com.
In recent months, Rev Tax Director John Camacho has made various statements regarding the number of gaming machines that have been relicensed and the number that could eventually be relicensed under the new Public Law 60. The numbers have ranged from 481 already licensed to as many as 1,000 that could be licensed. Vice Speaker B.J. Cruz questioned Camacho's numbers and called on Rev Tax to conduct an accurate and definitive count of just how many licenses were issued, and whether or not those relicensed machines qualified under the terms of the new law, which allows for relicensing only those gaming machines that were already licensed prior to August 1st, 2001.
I wanted to know who had the license June or July of 2001 and therefore had a license on August 1st, 2001.
What have you learned?
I learned that they don't know.
As a result, Rev Tax conducted the inventory to find out just how many machines were eligible for relicensing and how many had actually been inspected and reissued licenses, and whether or not all of those machines qualified under the new law. Marie Benito is Deputy Rev Tax Director.
Because the numbers kept fluctuating, we asked the staff, the licensing staff, to go ahead and conduct an inventory. So they came up with an inventory that came up with 590 machines. However, those are machines that were licensed up to 2008. And the only machines that we were looking at were machines that were licensed on or before August 1st, 2001.
And those are the only machines that the law permitted.
Correct. And I believe that's where the confusion was the inventory was 590, but actually, when you go back to the date of August 1st, 2001, it was only 265 that we could account for.
So only 265 gaming machines should be licensed now by virtue of this new public law.
Correct. On the Liberty machines, 265 until such time that we find other documents, but at this time it's only 265.
590 machines licensed up to 2008. Rev Tax inspectors in recent months have certified and reissued licenses to 400 of them. But they made a mistake because only 265 machines had been registered as of August 1st, 2001. 135 machines were licensed in error.
So what are you doing to correct that?
What we did was we contacted the owners of these machines, the Liberty machines, and we asked them if, we told them what happened, the error of how we issued those licenses, and we asked them if they could identify and remove those 135 machines that we have to invalidate. And, I'm pretty grateful that they're cooperating with us because we're trying to resolve this, correct the problem.
Is there a deadline?
Yes. We gave them 30 days to identify and remove the machines from the establishments.
These 135 should be taken off the floor and put into a warehouse somewhere or dumped into the Pacific Ocean for all I care.
Of course, the whole purpose of relicensing the gaming machines under Public Law 60 was to raise money for the Guam Memorial Hospital Trust Fund. Fewer machines means less money.
How's that going to affect the revenues for Guam Memorial Hospital?
Unfortunately, it will negatively impact the revenues because less machines, there'll be less revenues coming in.
Kevin Kerrigan, PNC News.